So recently got a drone, and I was kind of not fed up, but I found it quite awkward trying to fly the drone just using the controller there with my mobile phone. So I thought, well, there's got to be a better option, and I spotted this beauty on that famous Amazon site, and I want to see if I can attach my iPad to the top of the controller. So this has literally just arrived, so I'm now going to unbox it, see what's what, and hopefully we can be up and running. Right, I'll go and get something to cut the little little cellophane tab on the top. Alright, bear with me, back in a mo. Right, so I've sliced the cellophane tab. Let's see what we've got in here. Pack of 2 screws. Cables. And it's a retaining clamp, I should think. There's the main bracket. Screwdriver in here, and I should think this will be the lanyard. Yep, there we go, lanyard. And there's the instruction manual. Right, so I'm going to put this to one side, have a little read, put that to one side, have a little read and see what's what, and see if I can attach it to the controller. So I'll get, right, here we go then. There's a controller, and I don't need these. Take them out, he says. Take that one out. Take that one out. Right. That gives me the bare bones of the controller. Okay, that one, the clamp. Obviously you'll need the screwdriver, and the 2 screws. Okay, so I'll stop here now, have a read of the instruction manual, and come back to you. Right then, had a quick look at the instructions. First thing we do is get the lanyard retaining clip, and then we fit that into the top of the remote, and that just slides snugly in there, and then the lanyard will hook on to that. That tells you to do that next, but I think that'll just get in the way. So yeah, next thing we need to do is sort out this. So I shall take this out of the pocket. Now this is the upgraded version. There is another version that's, I think, is more plasticky, and I mean, this is metal and it feels solid, so that's why I paid a little bit extra and went for this one, because you got your iPad in there. You don't want anything coming undone and destroying your iPad. So bearing in mind the previous model, which is still for sale on Amazon, does have really good reviews, but when I was reading them, give me the option of going for the upgraded version. Right, so that's that bracket. Obviously, 2 screws, which are there. Get rid of the plastic. Here's a screwdriver. Right, so let me go away, read the instructions, and we'll see how this fits. See you in a minute. Right then, so it turns out these 2 screws in this bag here must be spares, so that's good of them. So what I've done now, what it tells you to do is basically take this bracket off the back here with the 2 screws and the screwdriver. Well, it's not a screwdriver, it's like a small Allen key. So take them off, and this gives you this piece here. And then from the back of the controller, a bit dodgy without moving the camera, clamp that over the top like so. There, that just fits snugly in there. And then this bit that you've taken off with the screws, that sits on the other side to clamp it in. Then you get your hex drive, or Allen key, or whatever you want to call it. Basically clamp these 2 bits together, which obviously makes it nice and snug on top of the controller, he says. And we want it nice and snug because we don't want to be losing the iPad. There we go. Right, just before I fit the iPad, I just thought I'll have more room, obviously, while the iPad's not on, to fit the cable. And this fits in where you've removed the previous ones that were in here for using your phone, etc. There's the cable on that end, if I get it in focus. Here's the end that goes into the iPad. Right, so I'll get the iPad, bear with me. Right, here she is. So again, right, so I want to be connected in there. There we go, into the iPad. And the iPad basically fits snugly in there. Now that, once that's working, it's going to be so much better than your tiny little phone screen. So yeah, pleased with that. So all I need to do now is fire it up and connect it to the drone, and away we go. Okay, so hopefully that has improved my life and given me a bit more confidence for when you're flying, because the more you can see, the more detail you have, the more confidence you have in what you're doing, and the more confidence you have in what the drone's doing. Okay, and there's one more thing which I forgot. Good old lanyard. Fit that, then as they say, job's a good one. So yeah, there we go folks. Just gives you a little insight. I just wanted one that felt solid and just give me a bit more versatility really. Okay, so that's my new iPad holder. Okay, happy flying everybody.